Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Synthwave Hangout, episode number 1008 or something like that. What is it, Dom?
Yeah, I think it's like episode 5 million or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something. I don't know if it's that little, but no, it's episode 85. 85
for as long as I can remember.
right. And for anyone new, my name is Dave, also known as Memory Design.
And I am Dominic, also known as Woren, also known as Windows, also known as that guy.
We've decided, there's a debate earlier if you should just go by Woren, I think, at this point. I think this whole Dominic thing is played out.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, there's too many people named Dominic. That's usually the problem.
Right.
It's not an original name.
Right. And today we have a special guest that needs no introduction, but also more like a third co-host, I think, at this point, right? That's what we decided right now, live on
fits
air.
Right in.
Fits right in. Hey, Michael, are you there? Oh,
did I scare you?
Oh, you did!
Like that?
You are not supposed to remember anything. I even introduced you as a co-host, friend of the show. I'm so
what friends do, man. What friends do, we joke around. I gotta say, the name Dominique bears heavy weight because he was the leader of the Fast and the Furious.
There it is.
Well, I the last person who called me Dominique, though, I got to be honest, I wrestled them.
Oh wow!
And I wrestled them.
That's true. That's what Dominique and the Fast and the Furious would do.
Right. Like Greco-Roman style is what you're talking, Dom? Like
lots of oil.
Right, lots of oil, and you needed 25 minutes to change before you could like get them back.
Yeah,
right?
I have a one piece that I get into.
right, exactly. I appreciate that, and I appreciate that visual.
It's the one I wore when I was 13, so it's really small, but
it's really tight in certain areas too that we won't discuss. But oh my God, Michael, how are you? How have you been? How are things going?
Doing well. Tired, but I'm here. Happy to be here with my guys. Chilling like we do.
I hate the fact that the West Coast is on such an early time for the time zone for this show is just awful for the West Coast.
Doesn't matter, man. I'm here for the love of the game. It's what we do, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny because there's been times where we have people that are like overseas that are literally like almost 24 hours ahead of us, or like, at a point where it's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. for them.
Yeah, right. I guess it could be worse. Right.
I mean, 2 a.m. I can rock with.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
a late night person myself.
Yeah.
See, I'm an early person, so like, by like 10:30, I'm like falling asleep. No, I've always been like that. I've been an old man since I was a young man, I guess, at that point.
I've always been a night owl. My kids are too, and it drives me crazy because I'm up trying to make music and they're still awake. I'm like, go to bed.
Yeah, I'm on the track, man. Collab.
Right.
That's right. Have like them fighting in the background.
Right.
Call the track kids.
Right, everybody is wondering why this collab is so awful, and you're like, well, they're 8.
Like, what's going on with this? They'll be like, it's my charger. I want the charger. My tablet's almost dead.
Right, every song's about tablets. Just like...
Right, and then dressed to impress codes or whatever it is that they want to...
Right, exactly. So, I guess we should talk about something music-related, right, on the show. So, I know you have a new project that just came out, Michael, and it's part of a greater thing. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. I mean, it's about time people start knowing what this is all about, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
I like to drop bombs without you knowing what I'm going to ask. I'll just I got many more.
No. It's good. It's good, especially when I haven't had any coffee or anything. Right. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, no problem. I got you, man.
Yeah, no. So disc 1. I mean, it's funny because I probably should have posted the whole story about what this is all about, but I'm just keeping people in the dark about this.
Right.
It's the first EP. The second one's coming out, disc 2, and then the final Big Daddy release is going to drop after that, which is the actual Lords of Netscape original soundtrack. It's not a real soundtrack. I just got kind of locked into this theme of making like a fun kind of almost kind of like silly Silicon Valley kind of soundtrack thing, whether it's like a movie or a TV show kind of thing. But
yeah, right.
I just fell in love with the theme of it. and want to make some straight up computer music. It's funny because like
It's
the
so
first,
good, dude.
Thanks, dude.
It is really good. By the way.
Yeah, disc one really doesn't convey like what the rest of the album really sounds like. I kind of just chose like I think the main kind of like synthwave tracks of the album and put it on there for that one. The second EP is going to have a ton of awesome collabs on it too, and that was kind of like a big thing for me too. Is like this album is the first one I've done that's super collab heavy. So lots of heavy hitters throughout the whole thing, and really want to use it almost as like a test project for another little thing I'm kind of working on behind the scenes.
You know, and I was really flattered, I got to say, when you asked me to collab on so many tracks.
Right.
And it was
Keeping that
just,
Well, you're the ghost producer, man.
Right.
yeah, right.
Right.
Did all of it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
We got Michael's just on a lawn
Thanks,
chair
Tom.
outside. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
like drinking a pina colada, and you're in there grinding away, Dom.
Just sweating, and he's like, "Is it done yet?"
right. Right. You just like bring it out. He's like, no. You know, just
No,
like,
Wrestle time,
another-
Dominique.
yeah, Dominique.
Do another now.
Right. Depending on what you call him is how happy you are at the moment, or something
Yeah.
like
Right.
that.
He's the nicest when he calls me Windows.
Right. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, Michael, I was thinking when this final album comes out, and I don't know if you're thinking of like physical releases or whatnot, it would be hilarious to have a like fake computer magazine that's got a bag around it, and the album comes as like a pack-in free CD in the front of it.
Dave's always
Oh,
got
man.
great ideas for these things, by the way.
We've gone through so many
I'm
awesome
sure.
ideas for this release, and it's just one of those things where it's getting down to the crunch time now, and if we're gonna have time to do any of it. But I really wanted to go hard with a few. We were even gonna release like actual floppy disks.
Yeah, that's rough.
Until actually Daniel Quasar pointed out that I would be able to post maybe like a fraction of a song on there.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put more.
Well, you can make them all like 64, kilobyte per second MP3s, and have the whole thing like one disc per song. And
Yeah,
Dave's
right.
got you. Don't worry.
right. No, I got all this. Don't worry. I got the magazine printed. I got the discs going for you. I've got
We
everything.
have the
happening.
shirt made.
Right. The shirts
Well,
are made.
the other thing I was thinking is like there's the little sketches on the full album, and lots of huge collabs even on the sketches. And I was like, well, maybe we could just put like a sketch on one of the floppy disks, and then like have them as like random, like a randomizer. You don't know what you're gonna get when you get the floppy.
Oh, that's a
That's
great
right.
idea. That's a great idea.
Just a bunch of nudes of me.
right.
Yeah, that would be awesome too. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Well,
Me like looking over my shoulder with my finger. Like,
yeah. Right. Looking.
I also
cute.
have a bunch of outtakes from the sketches that I'm trying to figure out if I should do something with, like, because they're pretty funny.
You got to put it all on a zip disk, and that's got to be like a limited, like five zip disk run of the album. Let's get some real old school stuff going here.
Right?
yeah.
I'm glad that you decided to decide this on air, by the way, and absolutely go
Yeah.
with it.
I love that we're workshopping this together right now. That's a great idea.
right.
So the show's about brainstorming.
Right, exactly. That's what we do. But yeah,
Bring something.
right. Brain something for sure. Yeah, so I'm very happy with how this is turned out. I mean, like, because I've heard some of the other stuff. I think people are really gonna like this. I mean, I think you always tend to do well with these releases. I think this is gonna do exceptionally well.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I really feel like it's my best work yet, and I'm really stoked for people to hear like the other tracks and kind of the direction they go, because it's not synthwave 4 on the floor shit. It's the beats are pretty broken up and fun, and I really made sure to
definitely
make
not
sure
shit.
they like slap really fucking hard too. So even like the silly ones, like my favorite ones are kind of the ones that sound like, I don't know how to describe them. I always just say kind of like fun or silly, but they've got like a bit of a quirkiness to them. I made sure to really have them hit hard on the sub to kind of like you start
I'm not
bobbing your
trying
head
to
to that
like
shit.
be overly nice here about this, but like I gotta tell you, man, I so many of those tracks are stuck in my head and live like rent free in my head, and it's like driving me a little nuts. But it's like we're online. I don't know what it is, but it literally just it's like infinitely played in a loop in my head when I'm just sitting around. it's one of my favorite tracks that I've heard.
It's funny, yeah. A lot of people like We're Online, and that's
so
cool.
good.
I'm stoked on that because I mean, I'd say it's one of the more kind of traditional synthwave tracks on the album, but
maybe so. But even then, like, I mean, there's a handful of them that are like, I mean, I think the whole thing is good, and I rarely say this because like I'm not like
Dom hates everyone.
I usually don't.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Well, yeah, I hate everything usually. So it's like, but it's like I remember listening to this album and just being like, okay, I'm done. I don't know if I can do anything that's going to top this or be as good. Like, it's just like I don't know what to do. But there's specifically, and I can't remember the name of it, and and I'm not going to bring it up because I don't think it's on this part here. So, but point is though,
you can bring it up. People can know.
There's a track that is like vaporwave-esque to me. And I'm not going to name it or anything yet right now, but it really sticks in my head and it's really good. And
I gotta know which one it is. What's the name?
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now because like I'm gonna.
That's what he's hinting at.
This is why I'll never listen. This is why I'll never ever be on a game show because even if I know the answer, I'm gonna freeze up in my brain every time you ask me about it.
That's so crazy that you'd like the
It's track
vaporwave one.
3.
Yeah, right.
That's what it is. Track 3 is so good.
AKA Pores.
Right.
The
Pores. Yeah, I am disappointed there's not a track called The Pores, though. I know that your whole creation is about this
That's
show.
a future collab project, actually.
Right. Yeah, the three of us in a band called The Pores that Michael just is
Yeah, and
guilted
then
into.
the album will be called track 3.
Right. We're just bringing this up 10 years later. Like, remember track 3? You're like,
Remember
okay.
track 3?
Remember the Pores boys? We're gonna be huge.
Right. This was my retirement plan, man. What's going on?
The Pores would be a great name for a band, though.
Yeah. I don't
like
know
it'd be
if
like a postmodern punk.
Right, I was going to say, I don't know if it's a synthwave band name, but but The Pores is definitely a fantastic name. So you heard it here first, folks. This is
That's right.
This is what's happening,
and it's going to be spelled Pours.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
that's right.
Okay.
Hey, I didn't know we were going to ruin it, but I guess
You're gonna ruin.
Yeah, what happened there?
Yeah.
It's just us pouring.
You didn't even consult us about this.
Right.
Like the whole album is just us pouring things into cups and then just throwing like phasers and shit on it.
This is the part of the show where I introduce Laserhawk as the new co-host, and Dom gets booted from the thing. We just have him waiting in the wings.
Every week I get fired from the show.
Right. We just have somebody who is like, related in some way to the guest on, ready to go at every time. And
we got your cousin on this week, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's like, you guys hate Dom too? We're just here. No, I would never do that. I would never do that to you. Never, my friend. So, all right. So
Sorry, I'm busy crying.
No, it's okay. We're getting up to about half past here. We got a block of music, and then we're going to get back to talking about this new release, and then we're going to be hearing it, and we also have a little surprise for people later in the show, something that we'll talk about during the next block. But I was so happy last night when we were talking about these tracks, and you're like, hey, let's throw this one on, and I'm like, excellent, because I love doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about, Michael?
The secret track?
The secret track, yes. I'm very happy about that. Whenever anyone is like, let's do this, and I'm like, excellent.
Yeah. I mean, should we let them know so they keep listening so they don't turn away? There's a secret track.
Yes.
That you guys
There's a secret track
that
later
no
in the
one
show.
else has ever heard.
Yes, nobody has ever heard it.
It's got a feature on it from one of my best
Get all your
friends.
friends on the show right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Get everybody in right now. What I like to do is have a very, very long-winded description of it, so people are forgetting exactly what I've been saying the whole time, and that's how you get everybody to pay attention.
Describe it
right.
in great detail, if you could, and then tell us all the VSTs you use and each patch that you use within.
And before you do, clear your throat and say chapter 1, and then just start talking like really slow. That's what we need. So, all right. So if we don't have anything else, we'll move on to this next block, and then we'll be back right after that to continue talking more about this excellent release. If you got stuff
let's do it.
If you're gonna do, let's see, 3, 6. Got about 12 minutes, just like I predicted. So, so there you go. And
he's prescient.
What?
Huh?
What?
Prescient. You see the future. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. On that note,
It landed.
It's a big word. I apologize.
Yeah, no more than 3 letters, man. You know.
I apologize.
You know what's going on here. All right, here we go. We're gonna move on to the next block. Everyone, mute your mics, and we will be back right after this.
All right.
And we are back. I gotta find out who that sax player is on that last song. I love.
Did you say the sax player?
The sax player on that Arcade Beach song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it out of my brain.
No. I have to talk like this now after hearing that one. Nice and low.
Right.
Nice and low.
All sultry and whatnot.
Get right back on the show. Hey, everyone, welcome back. This is. There it is. There he is. Get it? The low voice because of the saxophone? He got it.
Oh
He
my
got
god.
it. By the way, so I was just thinking about this, that this interview kind of popped off initially by my random mosaic joke on Facebook. And then that also led me to remember for some reason, Facebook is just rewarding me over and over again for like following you or something like that. I keep getting these like weird awards, like number one fan and like most, engagement. And I'm like, I've talked to you like twice before yesterday on Facebook.
That's how you get me on the show. You show me the awards you're earning. I'm like, okay, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know how I'm getting any of these because I never use Facebook for anything.
That's why, because they're like, holy crap, they're actually using it.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, totally.
What were we saying, Michael? Sorry.
You know, it's funny because the Facebook grind hit me pretty hard during Cosmopolis when I was just posting stuff. Then all of a sudden I started getting rewards. And then they were like, oh, post more stuff. We're going to reward you with more stuff. We're going to push you even harder. And it was really actually super beneficial. So I was posting all those anime reels and getting hundreds and thousands of views and thousands of new followers a week and all this stuff. And
I'm going to do that, dude.
Yeah, just doing what they were doing. Dude, it was sick. But
that's interesting.
It's funny, every time I'd post something like, your content is so original and cool. We want more people to see this. And blah, blah, blah.
No.
And I was just like, taking anime clips I liked and stuff and throwing my music behind it and, cool scenes from 80s movies and stuff like that. And then finally, I go to log into my Facebook one day and it's like, yeah, we've decided that you suck and we're not going to promote your stuff anymore. You're so unoriginal with your content. I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
Right, they just
all of a sudden it gets like really mean to you. You're like, okay, fine.
Yeah. So a little tip to everyone out there, because I see people doing it and they're getting the traction. It will bite you in the ass if you post anime clips or 80s content or anything like that. You really have to keep it original, I guess, or they're going to remind you every day how unoriginal you are.
Hey, loser! Posting
it
another
literally
one?
says, we're not going to show your shit to anyone, motherfucker.
It's like, hey, here, listen here, you little piece of shit. Right. You're like, okay, all right.
Sorry, okay. Log in again. I dare you.
Yeah.
Right.
I dare you.
Log was in. Great too, because I'm like, oh, great, now I've got all this new content I want to push, and they're not going to show it to anyone. Sweet.
It's like showing like AI videos of you being shot. You're like, dude, what the fuck?
Right.
Well, honestly, though, that's where the AI guys have this advantage because they can go to their machine and be like, hey, make me content.
Yeah,
and then they can keep posting that. And Facebook's like, that's original.
Right.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
Well, you can also do that.
AI stuff.
You can do that in, in Instagram, right? Like you can generate AI stuff. Isn't that correct? Or am I misremembering stuff like imagery and stuff like that within the platform?
You can do it everywhere now. That's the problem, right? You can just be like, and then I think somebody had posted something that made me laugh. It was like AI was like this guy ordering a pizza and the pizza gets to him and he's like, look how good this pizza I made is.
Right? Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
But yeah, that is the way though, and I'm sure that they want that AI content because it is original, and so many people are traditionally using clips and stuff like that, especially in this scene, and they don't have to worry about it if it's all AI generated. They don't have to worry about anything coming back on them or whatnot, right? So, but yeah, I mean that's going to happen, no matter how much we complain. I think that is.
I've said the same thing. You're not going to stop it. It's just going to become commonplace. And then the next thing, in my opinion, it's okay if you're using it as a tool for something. I think that there's probably 100 million different ways you can use it as a tool for whatever. But I don't know if I like the whole it just generates everything for you shit. That kind of bothers me.
When you need answers sometimes, and you've got a really stupid way of asking a question like I do, the AI is great. And honestly,
Explain it to me like I'm 5. That's what I said.
Meta's own AI, like they have a personal like AI assistant for your dashboard for your actual professional account on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it did save my account finally because I couldn't get an answer anywhere as to what to do about this.
Yeah.
And finally I asked it because I'm like, well, hopefully Meta's own AI can actually answer.
Right, yeah. If it can't, there's a problem.
Yeah, it hurt what the answer was because it was like, you need to delete everything, motherfucker.
Wow.
And I'm
Yeah, it's like you're like, and it was like
millions of views with this stuff.
whoa,
Like, people
whoa.
loved it. Oh, look at all the comments. Yeah, you got to delete it all, dude.
Right.
All of it.
Delete it now.
I know this hurts, but you got to delete it all. And the thing that bugs me about it is it's like, well, people really enjoyed it. Like, clearly people loved it. It had so much traction behind it. Why? But
Right.
I mean, I get it. I also
It's
do
really
understand,
strange
obviously.
how-
It's like, oh, well, they could probably get in trouble maybe because it's, copyright bullshit. But
Sure. You know what it is, though, man,
fuck.
is like I'm so lazy when it comes to promoting my own stuff. Is that,
me too.
Like, yeah, and I hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I could just be like somebody else who appreciates something I do, and then I'd just be like, here, you do it, and then they enjoy it.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
a
like,
whole
you go
team,
make-
man. You need a team.
I've said this 1,000 times. Most people who have who are doing decently well or whatever that you see online and everything, they have a team of people. There's a team that actually like helps like the whole process.
Okay, so
that's what you guys are to me.
oh
Right,
man.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we're
was.
your team.
Right,
Go to
we're the
work.
team. So
Right.
right,
Well, I mean, I'm busy ghostwriting everything, so I
Right.
mean, that's what's
That's
tough about.
only part of your job, Dom.
right, and I'm
I
getting those 2 a.m. calls demanding more cuts from Commando posted
Right.
with your
Right.
music over it. Yeah, I mean those
There's
are
not
rough.
enough blood.
Right.
All right. There needs to be more blood.
No one's ever seen the scene of him walking with the log on his shoulder. Let's use that one. And I'm like, okay, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. So, anyways, I don't know
No, I'm just imagining.
why would anyone want to come on this show? That's my question.
I often ask that as well. Like every week when we're done, I'm like, I think every time we have a show, this is exactly like how a regular phone conversation goes between Dave and I, where it's just
Right,
random shit. You know what I mean? Like that we're just saying all the time.
right,
and
right.
then-
Jokes no one would like. That's our bread and butter. That's why
Right,
people
yeah.
tune in.
Decorative porcelain.
Honestly, I enjoy the jokes. It's just when I do Bad Boys, I notice like my mic is super sensitive, and you can hear me like always mouth breathing when I'm like in between talking. So now I kind of have that set up so you guys can't hear me laughing as hard as I actually am to all of your jokes.
I see.
Good, thank
I
you.
see.
We appreciate
Thank
that.
God.
The non-laughter, me not being able to hear the laughter makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bad Boys, as you guys probably saw, me and Andy got to hang out in person in Toronto there.
Yeah, those pictures were hilarious. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's way worse when you're hanging out with the guy and the jokes aren't landing. Let me tell you. I was busted out some good material, and Andy is just not laughing at any of it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Right. You're like talking to his friends. Like, is this
You gotta
hearing
go with a
okay?
sweep kick or dragon punch. That's what you gotta go with.
Right. Yeah, man. Were you at a museum or something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So those pictures kill me so much because they seem like they were literally killing Andy to do.
Right. I like how in
I'd
every
have all
picture he's straight faced and you have like the biggest smile on your face.
Well, yeah, that's what you say. He's like, you're just owning too much of the picture and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, man. Like, you can see you are dying on the inside to have to do this with me. Because, like, I'd come across a new room and be like, oh, let's get a picture. And no, we're not doing that. We're not going in there, Mike. Blah, blah. And then somehow I would manage to, like, drag him into some sort of stupid area. And then, yeah, I'm, like, laying down in the flowers,
Right.
reaching up to him. Like, now touch my hand, Andy. And he does it. He still does it. He puts up a fight, but he still does it. But you can totally see it's killing him to do it.
Right. Now get in the
That
bed.
was-
We're going to cuddle for this picture. You know?
Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, and then we were rolling around with Mecha Maiko, and
Right.
it was the first time meeting her too. And I mean, she was ride or die. I gotta say, she was just down for all the stupid ideas I had, and she was throwing in even better ones. And
Yeah, she seems real cool. I was really, when you told me you were going to hang out with her, I was like, oh, you know.
yeah, she was awesome. Yeah, she was a ton of fun. And yeah, even when Andy went to bed, she kept hanging out, and yeah, we hit a couple bars, and
Yeah.
went hard. It was awesome.
And now you're announcing the collab. This is how it works, right?
I mean, down the road, yeah, I would totally be down to collab with Mecca. She's fucking sweet.
Yeah, right. This whole show is just like one surprise after another, right? When you come on, you're like, and the last one is you're quitting the scene, right, or something like that, and focusing on
Focusing on his new country album,
right? Yeah, it's got to be like country or something like that. That's the way to do it.
He's like introducing my new trap profile.
I mean, I actually fuck with trap music on the side.
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I like everything
the
but
joke.
country, to be honest. It's like my grandmother ruined country for me, and I can no longer ever like country music.
What style of country? Like traditional country music or like bro country?
No, I can handle everything pre-90s. You know what I mean? But like everything 90s and on sounds the exact same thing to me. Like it's all the same sound. So it's like I can't get into it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty common thing. Everyone talks about how much they hate country music. It's like, okay, we hear you. That's cool.
Also. Yeah, it's gross.
I didn't hear.
But I mean, for me, I can't really think of a genre of music that I legitimately hate. I pretty much like everything. You know what? If I was going to choose one thing, maybe it'd be Dixieland jazz.
Ooh,
that is probably the worst
rough.
music I've ever heard in my life.
That is a very niche and very apt thing to say, because like I gotta be honest, it is bad.
I feel hold on, I feel that that genre, along with some other ones that you might be thinking of, are like, if you grew up around that or something, it has some sort of like connection for you that brings you back somewhere.
Sure, yeah, there's nostalgia for everybody.
But I don't know anybody that is like hearing that for the first time and you're like, this is it. This is who I am now. This is my identity.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at it like this, is like I always say, one man's trash. I mean, everybody says this, but it's one man's trash is another man's treasure or whatever kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you have somebody's gonna like something, and that's why it's somewhat popular or whatever. But
right,
totally.
Right. I mean, like
we need more Dixieland and synth.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's so funny. I was trying to get my word in, when Dom was talking, to make that exact same joke. The Dixieland Synthwave album.
It's a good time to announce my Dolly Parton.
That's what we could do with the Poors.
Right. That would be a good name for that too.
We definitely would be poor with that idea.
Yes, we would be.
That's right. See, I'm glad we got all this workshopped live too, we were doing something else though before this. I forget. Music. There's a music aspect to this at some point.
We were doing music of some sort.
Something about computers. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Right.
We got something up next. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. It's your stuff. See that?
You sold that name, by the way. I really thought you forgot.
Oh, you did? Oh man, no. I was doing one of my classic smooth transitions that people,
his excellent segues.
Right. It's what I'm known for. So we're coming up to the top of the hour. We got the first Miami Nights block coming up, and we were in the same mind yesterday when we were talking about what to do, because it's a 5-song EP. Let's do the whole thing in order. With the little break in the middle, and I'm very excited to share this with people. I've sent this to a bunch of people, like the links and stuff like that, like in Back to the Future, like listen to this, like that kind of a thing. I'm like, you got to check this out. And I don't know why. I really enjoy showing people music that I really like. And I don't mean that in like an aggressively annoying way where I like sit there and nod and stare in your eyes when you're like listening to it.
That's what I was about to say. Is like Dave's got like everybody, all of his friends sitting in a room, and he plays it and just stares at them like you're going to listen to it.
Right. No, but I like sharing music because I like to, the things I enjoy, I mean, hopefully that other person enjoys it as well. And I really enjoy this. So it's fun for me to play this next one coming up. And hopefully there's some people in the audience that have not heard this yet, because I think they're gonna absolutely love it. Before we get into that,
even if they have listened to it, listen to it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I mean, and again.
You're going to, no matter what.
Is there right? You can't leave. You can't leave. That's another thing we didn't say. But
we'll find you.
Is there anything you want to say about this before we get into it, or do you want to just like let it roll and then we'll pick it up after?
Did I want to say?
About the first 3 tracks, anything interesting about it that people should know before hearing it, or?
Yeah, actually, you know what? There's something I could tell you guys about this. what are the first 3 tracks again? Let me look at the. so track 3, Constant Dreaming.
Track 3 is
Funny enough, I originally sang on that track.
Oh man! All right,
Yep.
that's the one that comes on the floppy disk, the original
right?
Miami Nights version.
Yeah, and I was getting all this great feedback about it. People really liked my voice, and then I showed it to Andy.
I'm seeing a theme
And
here.
he was-
I'm seeing a theme. Go.
And he was like, this is the first track where you've ever. He was looking out for me, to be honest. He's like, this is you singing. This needs to be like next level shit because it's gonna have your name attached to it as you the vocalist. And I know you don't like criticism and blah 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 blah. So you gotta make it like the craziest thing ever, and you gotta really make it next level. And he put so much pressure on me at that point. I was like, let's just get Wolf Club on this.
Right.
Yeah, I hate criticism as well, man. Like I it's something about like if it's subjective, it drives me crazy. If it's like objective and it's like, hey dude, your hi-hat's like way out of like, don't do that, or something like that, fine. But like if it's like subjective, it instantly I'm just like, ugh, I don't like you now. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's funny because like generally I'd say like honestly 99% of the stuff I'll come across about me is pretty nice, but that 1 or 2% that I'll see always resonates with me, where somebody's just like, dude, you suck.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, yeah, that's the worst
Yeah.
thing. You're like, I like get in my head so bad about like, I don't know.
That's how we first met too. When you found out that was me who posted that, and you're like, "That was
Yeah,
you."
Right, yep. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Right.
So out of line for Dave. It's so out of character.
No, I know. I mean, like, you know, I just wanted to make it clear, like, Sentimental and stuff like that did so badly, somebody had to wake you up, you know? So,
Yeah. And honestly, how about that? Did I tell you guys about that?
About what?
What happened with Sentimental?
No. Maybe you did. I don't remember.
So I did another track with Microsoft on the Forza release there.
Oh, right.
And I'm guessing it spiked the algorithm, and Apple Music complained about it to the distributor I was using, and Sentimental got pulled everywhere.
What?
They pulled it everywhere.
Why?
That's my like, you know, second biggest money making album for me.
Right.
And I do music for a living, so that hit me hard. I was
Sure.
like, you're fucking kidding me.
But
And
why though? Did they
when-
give you a reason?
They didn't know. They said suspicious streaming activity, and I'm like, dude, you guys have all my numbers.
Right.
You guys like, you know
Right.
how well all this stuff performs. Like, I'm not trying to like, you know, hype myself up here, but like the numbers for that album were always really good.
It's like, you know,
And-
this came out a while ago. Now is the time to buy the Chinese bot farm.
You're gonna have to
You
talk
know,
to the guy
don't
who
have
runs
to,
the
like, pump it up.
Yeah.
You know?
So I use like a pretty archaic distributor for a lot of that stuff because me and Laserhawk just did so well with it. We like didn't want to break the system that we got locked into, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think they did actually eventually see I'm not just another number in their system, and they were like, oh no, this guy does move stuff. So because they showed me, they were like, well, in your contract you signed that if this ever happens we can just pull it and blah 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 blah. But then they're like, we're gonna go to bat for you. We don't normally do this, but we're gonna go to bat for you, and this is taking forever. So at that point I get recruited by an actual like big distributor that is run by humans,
Right.
and you know, actually value me and want me on board and make me a deal to get me on board, which felt good. And they just were like, we'll just throw the album back up. If anything happens, then we'll know which DSP it was and we can go to bat for you. But through all this, finally, weeks later, the original distributor gets back to me and they're like, we won your case. And it was Apple Music, because instantly I was like, Spotify, you fuckers.
Right.
It was Spotify.
Yeah, it had to be
I had my hate
Spotify,
on
but
for
it's
Spotify.
Apple of all
I wasn't
things.
expecting Apple.
Right.
And they're like, oh yeah, it was Apple that did it. I'm like, wow, thank you, Apple. You fucked me so
Right.
hard.
Yeah, like I hate you, Apple.
Yeah, because when it goes back up, even if you're using the same ISRCs and all that stuff, you'll regain your numbers and playlists with, you know, a lot of the other services, but YouTube Music treats it as a new release. They really need to get that sorted.
Yes.
Because half of the money, like they were probably the biggest payers for me.
Yeah.
They paid more than Spotify did.
Yeah, YouTube hooks it up, dude. I agree.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're sick. I mean, that's what I personally use too, right? Because
Yeah,
you
me
pay
too.
for YouTube Premium, you get YouTube Music bundled in with it.
That's right.
And yeah. So I always tell people to go with that. But yeah, I feel like they really need to get that fucking figured out as far as like release going up and it's a new release again.
You're
'Cause,
gonna
like,
have to
I
send
lost everything. I
a
lost everything. on
strongly worded letter to your label, dude. The head of your label.
it, right? What a piece of shit. That guy's a
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
This guy's
Yeah.
dropping the ball, dude.
Right. Yeah, that Mr. Rosa Corse goes by, right? Something
Yeah,
like that. I don't know.
something like
like
that. Yeah. I don't know who he is, but
It's a
he's a
mystery.
ball sack.
He's a false.
Guy needs to get it
That's-
together. You know what I mean?
That's the quote of this show, by the way. All right, hey, let's
Yeah,
move on.
we're gonna snippet that. That's gonna go into the
That'll be the ad.
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, that'll be the shorts, right? All right, let's move on to the first three of this EP. But I'm actually glad you told that story. I'd never heard that before, by the way, and I'm sorry that you
We
had
got
to deal with
lots of
that.
stories for you. We got
Perfect.
lots of stories for you.
Perfect. I'd love to hear that. You got
Actual stories.
You gotta save those for the 18th time I invite you back on. By the way, so
Right.
Well, Dom knows some of them, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Ooh, excellent. All right, well, we'll bring that back after these three then.
All right, guys.
All right, cool. All right, this first one up is the first one off the EP, Save Forever, and it is featuring Power Up. Here we go. And we are back. That was excellent.
I'm still listening. Okay, first off.
No, we cut off now. We cut off right away when I come on. I'm interested to know what that original version would have sounded like, Michael, with your voice on it, because like when you
I was like, it started off like the very first version of it was very like vaporwave vocals.
Oh, okay.
Send them to me. Send it to me.
It was very like kind of like I was going for like just a really reverbed out like George Clanton kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
And then I showed it to Laserhawk, and he was like, "Why is this just like so like chilled out? Like it feels like you're gonna fall asleep or something while you're singing." I'm like, I don't know. This is the vibe I'm going for.
Right.
Like you need to add some sauce. And so then I worked on it with him, and I went like overboard with the vocal on it, but like we really liked it, and it had kind of like a Rick Astley kind of thing going on to it.
Oh, okay, that'd be awesome. See, you're not convincing people you shouldn't release this, by the way.
Well, I think what needs to happen now is you just send it to me, and I'll do the Windows Vaporwave remix of it.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Right,
Yeah,
there you go.
It's funny listening to them. I did actually have something interesting to talk about the tracks, but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
It was so interesting, it blew your mind, I think, is
That's
what
right.
happened.
If it was something to do with maybe Powerful Robert on the first track or not.
No, it has to be a story related to Andy. It's got to be somehow connected, right?
Yeah,
Does it
every
rock
story
sound
just
great
goes back.
when he chills his voice out on that first track though?
Yeah,
Like
I've heard that comment a few times from people actually, that they like he's known for like the ultra high range and in the powerful vocal and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and
he can throw his voice too.
I've heard people say that they really liked the more subdued sound. And I agree.
He's great. It's why I fully trust him, because like the guy can just generally nail what he wants to do.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
It's always
it was
cool. I always
cool.
find that to be interesting when somebody can do that, because like I can never go into something thinking this is what I'm gonna do, because like I don't know. I mean, I know that's like Dave has the opposite problem. Dave can like think of something and then make it, and that's awesome. I can't do that. I can't just be like do in my head. I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm gonna go home and make that, because I can never make what's in my head. It never happens. It's like a note that doesn't exist.
Sorry to cut you off. That was great.
Yeah.
Fascinating
I remember
story.
what it was, though. I remember what it was. It was Stay Forever. That track started off as one of my studio reels, where I was just kind of posting me doing stuff in the studio for a bit there.
Yeah.
It's real content. And I'd kind of do that, like, quick jam out quick ideas and see what people were digging. And everyone really loved that studio session. So I was kind of like, well, let's turn this into a real track for everyone then. And yeah,
Interesting.
sent a rough draft to
No,
Rob.
you're right,
and-
Michael. That was way more interesting than what I was saying. So. No, but like for real though, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like I remember listening to this and thinking like I said, like it just kind of like stuck in my head. Like everything sticks in my head. And so I mean, you did something right, because
I think you know what you're doing, is what he's saying.
yeah, it's almost like you've done this before.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem.
That's
man.
why we're
I
the
said, like,
Fast and the
I hate
Furious
most
gang.
Right. I always say it's funny. I use your Bandcamp sometimes, when people are talking about like suspicious, activity with streams. Like people that like release a song and then one day later they're like, wow, 100K streams. Thanks, everyone.
Isn't that crazy?
Right. And I reference your Bandcamp a lot compared to your streaming, because I'm like, okay, my browser's zoomed out as far as it can go, and I can't see the bottom of the wall of thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then compare this. Now, you do very well on Bandcamp, so I'm not saying you have to do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it should have some sort of ratio to it. It shouldn't be like 0 sales anywhere and like 200,000 streams in 2 weeks.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It's strange.
like some nerd like me wants to own the MP3. Okay, I swear to God, there's others of like me out there, that are like to have
I like
MP3s.
physical copies though. That's my thing. Is I don't mind digital stuff, but like I like having physical copies of things.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't know Yeah, but that could be just because we're old. You know what I mean?
It could be. No, but for real, like I like collecting physical copies, and I like playing the digital version of it. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Like I'll have the MP3s, and I like having like my own playlists and stuff like that. Like it's like 1997, you know, and I just bring them up. I know you can do it all online, but
he's constantly sending me mixtapes all the time.
Yeah, in the mail on cassette.
Right. Yeah, and it's always got like hearts and shit all over
it. Right. Yeah. Well, you loved Lovers Mix 12, so
I did. I
don't know, man.
That was his wrestling mix.
That's
the one I get oiled up in.
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. So
I love throwbacks.
Right. So, I have nothing to say. Actually, now that I think about it, that wiped my mind.
For once.
Well, you know, often I got to be honest. Most people, when they think of me oiled up, it's a breathtaking sight.
Right. It's something. It's something taking. I'll tell you that.
I've been often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world.
Right. Life taking is, I think, what seeing that.
Yeah,
is.
life. It was like something life ending or something. I forget what it was.
It's a life ending event. There you go.
Like some kind of catastrophe or something.
Wait a minute, you were just wearing that singlet up in the Canadian wild, the wilderness up there.
Well, when you're all oiled up, you don't catch fire.
Yeah, you know that's how it got started. God, I knew it.
Like I get all oiled up and I run through the fire. I don't catch on fire because I'm oiled up.
I had to work the wildfires in somehow in this show. So there it is. I've been planning it for an hour and a half. So.
In a wrestling one piece, oiled up, running through the fire, just screaming, "Go away, fire!"
There it is. Did not work.
That's how I do it.
You started the fire, man. Grinding all those trees.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
Just the thigh friction, right? And it's just like flame shooting out.
I flicked one joint, you know.
Oh my God! Oh look, all of our viewers are gone.
I wonder why.
No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's frantically looking. I don't know, I feel like there's stories for all these songs coming up. We do have in this next block coming up. We do have the surprise song that everyone's been waiting for.
Yes.
But there's
overclock. You're definitely talking about overclock.
Definitely talking about overclock. Yeah, you got it. You're reading between the lines. That's what I like. But speaking,
I love that we kind of like have to remember that we're doing a fucking show sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit! Like, whoops.
Right, but I think Michael's looking at his clock and he's fully aware he would be sleeping right now if he wasn't on the show, right?
So did you guys want to talk about the Laserhawk thing now then? Or
yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. So as you guys know, Laserhawk doesn't do shit. But I've been trying to crack the whip on him, getting him to do more and more stuff. Good. And part of this thing, like we haven't really talked about it much, but we have this kind of secret group of people.
Which I'm glad to be a part of.
It's a bit of a collective. It's a bit of a collective.
Nice.
And part of the whole idea behind this is to help people like Garrett to fucking do stuff. And that's kind of like what this album is a little bit of a test of. Is kind of like, well, you know, if you need to, you can throw other people on the track to kind of add a little something. You know? And for me, it was like, so for me on this one, it was like, well, why don't we do something simple? Let's just get you on. You do a solo. It's not that hard, and it gets you doing something, and it gets your name out. And like the idea is like, kind of what I'm thinking is like when people are having a bit of a lull, at least their name is still being active in the algorithm.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's they're not just dying off, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, and again, really I'm glad that you reached out to me for this, by the way. And,
I think you're constantly pumping out stuff, man. You don't need a hand with
this. I'm way behind on things right now. I've been so behind. It's okay though. I have a lot of things coming up. It's just been like this weird. You know how it goes when you got a bunch of collabs going on.
Hawk, not you for once.
There it is.
No. Yeah. I would rather talk.
I have to say in the chat, Future Past Radio said his name should be Lazy Hawk.
Yeah.
I like, by the way, how you get on the show and it's just you just dunking on all your friends and talking about how they're all,
That's how it should
they all
be,
have
though.
problems. No, I mean that's all right.
Yeah.
I would love. I mean, I know I'm like this with my friends too. I mean, there's nothing more love showing than that kind of thing between friends. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love dunking
Yeah.
on
I mean, I'm dunking on him, but at the same time, it's true. Like I want to see him making music again, right?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see him making music again. And if it's just something simple like this, it gets him kind of writing stuff again because he did a kick-ass solo on the track, you
Absolutely.
know. Then let's fucking go. And like same thing back at him. I'm like, dude, it's simple, man. Like if you need me to do a solo on one of your tracks or whatever, I'll write the fucking track for you too.
Yeah,
like whatever service you need from me in return, let's do this. And it keeps both of us consistent in the algorithm because it's really important right now. It's not like it used to be where you could release an album and take a year or two off and everything's hunky-dory. It's like,
right.
I think especially with the rise of AI musicians, now the algorithm's changed to where it's expecting this high output from real people, real artists, not prompters. And that's your competition now. And my whole thing right now is like, yeah, like, come on, humans, we can do this. We can take on
Which
the
is
machine.
wild, right? Like,
Come on,
can you
yes.
imagine like somebody telling you when you were younger, like you're a younger musician back, like for us, you know what I mean? And then being like, hey, you know, one day computers are just going to make music and people are just going to type it in. And then not only that, they're going to say that they made it.
Right. That's the part.
Yeah.
That is a mystery to me still. You get people coming out with like obviously AI stuff, and I'm not trying to bring it in this direction. I'm just saying in general. Where then they do the weird battle like I made this. And I'm not talking about people that sneak in stuff or whatever and it's kind of hard to tell. I'm talking like straight pseudo prompt, you know, nonsense, right? And they're like, no, this is me, I swear. And it's like, why is there a different singer and no credits on every song?
Right. Yeah. She's from the Ukraine or whatever, you know, and you know, nobody knows about her.
Right,
and
and
she
you're
doesn't
just
want
like,
to be
what is
noticed.
this?
And you're like, what?
It's wild, man. I don't know, but it's like I say, I'm not trying to take this in this direction, but just that
We should, though.
and no, we should not. I mean, this has been talked
People
about
should
to
be
death.
ashamed of it.
Nobody has ever
They
heard
should.
this conversation before, right? On a show. This is
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a new topic in the scene.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like,
But it's true, though.
Hanging out with people at dinner or doing interviews. It's definitely a hot topic.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well,
I mean, I can't tell you how many Suno jokes I've made on this show, and it's always like somebody announcing a new song, and then I relate it to that somehow. And I never know if it lands well or if they're just laughing because they're on the show, but I guess we'll find out. You know.
But just to give people a bit of an inside scoop, will you ever hear new Laserhawk music? I don't know, but I can tell you this: he does work on stuff in the background here and there. So he might be cooking something. It's whether or not he finishes it and puts it out. But like he gave everyone that Halloween track, right?
Yep.
Like there's hope.
I was gonna bring that
Yeah.
up when that came out.
You
the
know what?
first
I
time.
think if we just grab enough pitchforks and torches, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just going to leave it there.
No, you want him to make stuff. You want to encourage him, and you want to motivate, right? That's the way you get people to do stuff that's important, that matters.
That's a sign of a good friend.
You could guilt him into doing something or give him a heart, whatever, but you want it to be good. I mean, he's a great musician.
I'm always giving Dave shit because Dave doesn't make enough. I'm like, you got to do more, buddy.
It's true. It's definitely true. Although I have released something every month recently, which is way weird for me, and it does help.
Good.
It does help.
Yeah, you got it.
You know, for better or for worse sometimes, but you know, it does help, and that's a shame.
I just threatened him with violence.
Right? No, the singlet, man. You've threatened me with that.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, I mean, I'll
Jesus
show up
Christ.
oiled up, ready to go.
But hey, we're half past. Let's move on to the to this block. Do you want to say anything about the secret last surprise song?
Oh, we're dropping the secret song in this block?
We're dropping it in this block as the last track because after this is kind of like our goodbye segment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, the secret song is going to be on disc 2, and it features one of my best friends, System Glow. Dude is uber talented, and the guy deserves way more traction than he has. He did the soundtrack work for those Ice Cream video games. I'm sure. Have you guys heard System Glow before?
No, well,
I believe so.
I've heard of the name before, and it's funny when I was naming stuff last night. We were doing stuff. I left a number after because you never know, and I was like, "Is this System Glow or is this some new person or some alter ego or something of somebody?" And Michael's like,
because
"No,
of the
no."
63.
Yeah, I'm like, Michael's like, "No, get rid of that number," and I'm like, "Sorry," because I
Yeah,
never know.
I keep all the numbers in there because like when I'm writing music, everything is like, okay, so you saw the number on there.
Yeah.
For this album, I wrote 70 fucking songs.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it was all like moody synthwave, 1 through 70.
Yeah.
And that's just like how I like categorize stuff, and then I think of the names for the tracks once it's actually album time. So I have to have the number at the end so that I still have a reference point for me to be like, oh right, that was fucking moody synthwave 63. But yeah, 70 tracks and dialed it down to the 25 for the album. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I hate. It's such a weird feeling when you do that too, because like I have a backlog of so many tracks myself as well. When you're trying to work on things and you're trying to like decide what you're going to use, and it's a very, very tough process. And it's I'm my own worst critic, so I mean I'm sure you are as well. I mean I think we all are, right? You know what I mean? Like you want to.
I'm envious of this because like I tend to make stuff and then that's it. You know what I mean? So I've got like stuff that hasn't come out or whatever, but a lot of people have these like awesome, like reservoirs of stuff that they can continue working on. I've got like 10 things, I think, and it's not like, bro, you should release this. It's like, don't release this.
Don't do this.
So that's cool though. I always love hearing stories like that.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't heard System Glow before, like check him out. He's super fucking sick, super talented, complex writer, and it was one of my favorite collabs on the album because, I mean, a lot of other collabs like I love everyone's collab on the album. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, a lot of it can just be as simple as a solo. But he actually put a little bit more work into his section on the track, which was cool. Him and Phaserland. I mean Phaser. I guess I gave something else away about the album that's coming out. But
Whoops.
That's okay. Ross is the man, though. Dude.
It's over now. Just release the whole thing. Oh, it's all been ruined. Right?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm so stoked to have so many people on here. I may as well let everyone else know too. Droid Bishop's on the
sweet.
album later on too. So.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I love news like that. So yeah, keep that coming. Keep making my day, my friend.
I won't stop coming.
Right. Perfect. That's the other thing. That's the other clip of the show, Dom. Can you clip that?
I think Arnold put it better. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just a big poster of Miami Nights with all these like big quotes underneath, right? From the show. Okay, anyways, so let's move on to this block, but before we run out of time. And the last one in the block is this new preview song featuring System Glow for anyone who missed that before. So first one up is Overclock. Here we go. And we are back and approaching the end of the show very soon, unfortunately. But Michael, one thing that I like about that last song, there's some songs that exist. Are you there, by the way? Sorry, am I talking into the void, or is everyone back?
Oh, wait, no, we're not here.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I love how in that song it's already so good, and then at like 2 minutes and 30 seconds you're like, shut up, you know what I mean? And then it gets like even better, you know what I mean? I love when songs are like that. And you know, there's a lot of good songs that are just like good all the way through or whatever, but there's every so often a song where you're just like, it makes you happy that certain choices were made, I guess. So I don't know how that came about or whatever, but
honestly, like, yeah, that entire section where it chills out after the pads, like the pads part was still me, but then when it goes into the and then the chord change up happens. Yeah, that was all other Michael's idea, System Glow, and then I really love how we end it going back and forth with the solos.
He's the one that has the mustache,
I do mog his ass with that shred at the end.
I saw you say that, and it made me laugh.
But,
the other Michael has the suspicious mustache, right? Looks just like you.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, you've seen a picture of them together? What's good? I'm like trying to track. I have like all the.
No, I'm doing like the cheesy '80s, like,
I gotcha.
You know, like the twin. Yeah.
I had a lot of like, you know, math equations.
Other Michael is a very pretty man, though.
Yeah. Right. There it is.
Aww.
Quote 3.
I will say this, and I know I've said this to you before, but the thing I think I've always, you do these little like stab offbeat, like stabs.
Oh yeah, like how it's like, bow, bow, you know, in the
no. It'll just be like one chord that comes in like offbeat, like stabbed right into it, and I don't know what it is, but it always gets me. Like that's the thing I think I always like the most. I got.
Fuck yeah, me too, buddy.
I agree.
I don't know what it is.
Whenever I'm writing the track, I'm like, yeah, I know I do this all the time, but I gotta do it. I love it.
Yeah, I understand, and you should, because it's very good. I like it when you do it. I don't know. It tickles my brain.
Yeah, it's this reminds me of the first show when you were on, and I think we made a joke where like Dom was saying something real nice, and you were like, "Go on," or something like that, or I said that. But I was just thinking about that again. Like you're like, just, you know, I can't get enough.
I try not to over compliment because I hate compliments myself. Like I don't know what to say. I always just say thank you. I don't know how to like handle it.
That's a good way to handle it. That's a good way to handle it.
I over compliment. I'm honest about it though. I mean, if I really like something, I'll just say it. I don't know. On the off chance that there's somebody that does like it, you know, when I get a compliment on something, it feels so good. You know what I mean? You want to share that same energy with somebody else. I think that's my stance.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at. Oh, List was saying that he was contender for most synthwave collabs in a year trophy. He's gonna have to give it up. Yeah, that guy does a lot of collabs too. Yeah, I got a lot of collabs coming out.
I'm trying to do it more. It's just one of those things where, like, before I never did it, and honestly, part of it is I'm like a fucking control freak with stuff, and I just didn't think it would be fun to work with other people because I like things to be a certain way, and I don't like people having opinions.
So you got to find people you connect with almost immediately. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like my favorite thing with certain people is like you send them a track and you're like, what do you think? And they're like, oh, I just goofed around, and they send back something that is like exactly what you would have wanted. And you're like, okay, you've locked in. We're there. Yeah. We're locked in.
There's a handful of people I like that it's weird how that works, right? When you write something and you have there's I don't know for you guys, but for me, there's like maybe like 2 or 3 people that just resonate really well with something I do, and then I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll constantly want to work with them.
That's what I'm talking about. Where it's like it's not a matter of if it's going to be good. It's just like what level do we have to tweak this at, or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, and I mean, I've worked with Nightmare people before, where it's just like.
Yeah,
it's more
that
like,
Woren
what do I have to do to get out of this? Like, and never have to happen again.
That's
like,
a bad situation, and you know to be in, and then
it's awkward.
It's awkward. Yeah,
totally.
For sure.
It's awkward as fuck, dude. It really is. It's the most awkward.
Yeah,
but yeah, I generally keep it pretty simple with like a lot of the people I trust and work with, where it's just a very simple like, yo, like. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's very low commitment. It's not like, we're not stressing about anything unless the track blows the fuck up for some reason. But
I'm more of a foot rub guy, though.
Yeah.
I think you should get behind this cause, by the way, Michael, because I think you have the presence and the push and everything that is needed. But Bandcamp needs to somehow put in a splits feature like streaming does.
I know. It's crazy.
It's very
right?
frustrating.
Like, are we all going to post this? Am I going to pay you $1 for the rest of my life? Every month.
It's fucking
it's
insane.
awful.
And they don't do it in a way where the accounting's simple on your end by any means, because I'm constantly looking at the sales on there and being like, well, why does it show so many sales, but I've only been paid so much?
Yeah, it's very annoying.
I don't understand it. And no, I totally agree. It's pretty archaic how they're doing. I mean, a bunch of stuff on Bandcamp. There's no two-factor authentication too. It's like, what is this?
We need to start a group called Friends of Miami Nights or whatever, and everybody sign on and send this to Bandcamp headquarters so they can throw it in the trash can or something. but
I hear you. I mean, that's part of the reason I keep things pretty simple with collab stuff, where it's more of a trade of service, because I mean, I'm a lazy fucking guy, and the last thing I want to be doing is doing accounting on like, oh yeah, man, here's your fraction
that's for the
of
poor.
Track. Like, that's for the poors. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always coming up with some thing like in the collab that I did with Night Flyer. We agreed that in the first 3 months I'll pay them out at the end of the month or something, right? And then after that, unless it blows up, it's just whatever.
I usually just tell people just put it on your Bandcamp, and then I don't care.
But my
I
point
don't even
is, we shouldn't have to do that at all. So
you shouldn't. No,
it's ridiculous.
That's why I was happy when YouTube started doing the you could the
collab.
The collab, videos. You could do it so that both people are on the same things.
Yes, we can all agree with that. Yeah. I think we can all agree with that. We are almost out of time, believe it or not.
Okay.
Now, I don't know, for me...
Another fun hangout.
Yeah, this... so... You'll have to come back every week for the next month. You're going to have at 7:30 because we have
constantly being a sleep debt because of this.
Right. Right.
He's just like, I'm not getting anything done. I don't know. Like,
why did the album get canceled?
Right? Yeah, you guys want to know why I'm staring at that palm for so long? I'm tired as fuck.
Right. Because you keep getting up and talking about
that made me laugh so hard.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That shit, just like you judging the fern, looking at it like, you know what? We got to talk about boundaries. You can't grow so fast. You're taking up too much room.
Right.
That's right.
So I don't know, when do you want to talk about when the next disc is going to drop? Do you want to just make it a surprise before we wrap up the show?
The plan is to drop it next month.
Okay, great. Do you have go ahead. Somebody started talking.
I was just gonna say, take my money. I was just saying, take my money.
Yeah.
Take my money,
motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think you let go of the. I think you let go of the push to talk a little fast, so it just came out like it, and I was like,
"Oh, my bad." Yeah, no, you can just have my money. I don't care.
Right. It's ready to go. Michael's like, fine.
It's ready to go.
You just
allocate it.
I'll take it.
Just get like a Venmo account texted to you immediately. You're like, okay, here it is. I'm ready.
So you think I would pay Dom for all the work he does? But
yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't need it though. You know what I mean?
Like you said, a trade-off.
For the forest.
He gets to feel good that he's doing all your work, and you get to release it. It's a great trade-off, right?
Yeah, everyone loves Miami. Miami Nights and everything like that. It's fine.
Right, you're constantly calling them Miami Flights or something accidentally.
Yeah,
right. No, I'm really into this. I'm into this. I swear.
Oh man!
All right, hey man.
Listen, man. I absolutely love having you on the show and like chatting with you, dude. You're a cool guy. I like your music a lot, and thank you for being on with us, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm always stoked to come and hang with you guys. It's
appreciate that.
The highlight of the year.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you actually mean that, because I don't hear any sarcasm whatsoever.
No, never.
It sounded very sarcastic, but no, I love coming on the show. I mean, I wouldn't come on again this early in the morning if I didn't love hanging out with you guys. So.
It's the true test. It's the true test of any West Coast artist, right?
Staring at them like you do like us, right?
Right. Yeah, Dom's gonna get real heavy. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen too. So we have 2 more songs to play from you, and so you don't have to mute or whatever. I'm going to drop out of the call So I don't know if you're going to hang out or whatever after for a minute or whatnot, or just get off. But that is so you won't have to mute.
Get off.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Whatever you want to do, but I'm just letting you know that that's the new plan going forward with how we do this. So I just want to say,
we can chat.
I just want to say to everybody, thank you for coming to the show and thanks for hanging out as always. Michael, thanks again. And we will see everybody next week. And we have a special surprise related to Dominic next week we'll talk about at that point too.
Yes. Yeah.
So cool. All right. Thanks again, everyone. And thanks, Michael. And we'll talk to everyone soon. All right. Later, everyone.
Much love, guys. Take care.
Later.